What is up, everybody? Average Model Guy bringing it back at you at the Average Model Dungeon. Made it back down here. If you guys didn't catch my short, make sure you go look at it. I reorganized my dungeon down here. Got everything looking a lot better than it was. Made it a little bit more inviting to come down here and work on some models. Quick little update. Went to the Midwest Freeze Frame Model Show. Didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do. Ended up with a third place for a model I decided to take last minute. Oh well. It was still had a great day. My daughter Ava, she ended up getting first place in the junior category. So good job to her. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into our next kit. We are going to be doing the AirFix 1/72nd scale Douglas A4B Skyhawk. Now, if you want to catch or go back and watch my short, this is going to be part of a diorama, and you'll see the other kit that's going to be going alongside this one. So we're going to go ahead and get this one unboxed, and yeah, we'll get it unboxed, and we'll probably complete the first step for this video since it's 1/72nd scale, so shouldn't be overly complicated, but a good model to get back into after a small hiatus here. So, all right, let's get the box open and see what we got. All right, sprue A. We got our first half of our fuselage. Looks like we got some wheels, some flaps, the engine covers, or the intake covers right there. Looks like we got our engine pieces right here. These are the side air brakes that go right here. Maybe a weapons pod, maybe, not sure. Yep, a couple other small little pieces in there for sprue A. Our B sprue, we got our other half of our fuselage here. Looks like we got a couple bombs. I think these are complete. Nope, it's halves. Cockpit probably. It even comes with a little pilot. I was worried about that. I was really hoping it came with a pilot. Got our rear fins, rear wheel, a couple other small pieces, parts right there. And our C sprue. Got our wings, under part. Got our drop tanks. Looks like we got other pieces to the landing gears here. We got our hard points. And we got a couple other little bombs here. I don't think we have any missiles for here. I'm not too worried about it. There's the underside. We got some decent detail on the inside here. So that'll be really good for our wheels. All right, that's our C sprue. And for our D sprue, which is just our glass. You can see that too well, but yep. We got our cockpit glass there. And we come to our decals. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet as far as which VA I'm going to do on these. So we'll see. And then our instructions. Never built an AirFix model before, so kind of excited about it. Instructions are okay. Not overly detailed, but not bad at all. So, yeah. All right, well, that's what we got in there in our box. So I'm going to get this stuff organized, and I will be right back with our first steps. One thing I forgot to show you is I did pick up a little upgrade kit for this. This has got the cockpit details, and yeah, let's see if I can get it out of the bag here. Here we go. I think there's something else. One more thing down inside here if I can get to it. There we go. All right, so gonna hold that up, see if there's enough light on it. So it's got seat details, cockpit details, and then a couple other little knickknacks for it. So I'm really excited about using this one. It says it's for a Hobby Boss kit, but I think it'll work just fine with ours. And it even comes with little instructions on how to deal with all the photo etch brass, or well, whatever this is. So yep, tells you exactly where to put everything. So yeah, pretty nice little kit. All right, we are back with our first steps here. I'm gonna see how far I can make it, but I'd like to get to this point right here if I could. And one thing it does say in this kit that you do want to put a little bit of weight in the nose, which I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue if I don't put weight in the nose, because I'm going to glue it down on the diorama. So I don't think it's going to hurt having that in there. But obviously, if you're just building this as a standalone model, you definitely want to make sure you pay attention and throw some weight in the nose so it doesn't tip back on you. So yeah, I think we're gonna try to get to this step right here, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, these are some small pieces. I'm not typically used to working in 1/72nd scale, but yeah, I don't know if you can see them, but these are two little seatbelt pieces that were on that upgrade kit. They are tiny. And I got these two pieces that are gonna go on the sides here for the seat. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all put together, maybe painted when I come back, or I might, if I run into any issues, I will show you guys, but I will be back. Okay, I wanna hop back on here really quick. I don't know if you can see this too well, but on the seat pads in here, there were molded seat belts, harnesses, whatever you wanna call them. Someone had scraped them off with this, since I'm gonna be using the upgrade kit on there. So yeah, hopefully that'll look good after I get it all painted up and done. So just wanted to hop on and let you know that's what I did. All right, we got her done. Cockpit and pilot are all done. If I can zoom around, a little bit better of a look. Yep. All right, that is all done. We're gonna move on to the next step, and yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see you in a minute. All right, here we got our next set of pieces here. Gonna get the fuselage put together. Got some of the engine pieces right here. We'll get put together, and then we'll get to put our cockpit inside there. So I will get this all together, get her all buttoned up, and I will show you the finished product for this video. All right, we got her all buttoned up. Just a little putty work on the nose there. Seams came together pretty good. I took and scribed out some panel lines and added some rivet detail to this. If we can zoom in close enough, I got some on there. Pilot fit in pretty good. Hopefully he'll come on. Thank you. Got him in there. Get everything together on this step. So, all right, we're back. So I kind of made a little bit of a goof here on this. I forgot to draw out the holes for the hard points for the drop tanks and bombs. So I've done this before when I've just skipped over a step on accident or not paying attention. I learned if you hold it up to a light, you can see where the drill holes are. Let's see if I can zoom out. You see them there? So I've got 4 there, and I've got 2 there, and then 4 over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get those marked and get them drilled out, and I'll be back once I have them drilled out. All right, we are back. Here's the mess that I'm dealing with. These are obviously all the underbody pieces for this. We got our front landing gear. We got our rear landing gears. I'm not gonna put the tires on yet. Unfortunately, the tire came with that one already attached, but we'll be all right. And then we've got all our wheel covers and then our flaps. So I'm gonna get all these glued on there, and I will be back with the progress. All right, Got some good stuff on here. Got all the flaps extended out there. Come back in here, some better light. Got all our landing gear and flaps down at the bottom there. Got all those little pieces. Got a little tail hook on there. Looking good so far. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the canopy masked up, get it on there, and get ready to get this thing primered. Now I got those two little flat pieces that go right here to come out, but I think I'm gonna hold off until final assembly to put those on. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the hard points on as well. Get those on because I want them to be attached before I paint. So yeah, let me get those clipped and put on, and I'll be back right before I start priming. All right, we got them on there. On full load out here, we're gonna do bomb, drop tank, bomb, drop tank, bomb. It's the loadout I'm going with for this. We're going fully loaded. Be a miracle if this thing gets off the carrier deck. All right, I am going to go ahead and get this thing primed, and I think that we'll call it good for now. No, actually, I still need to mask the canopy, so yeah, let me get that done, and then when I come back, we'll have the canopy masked and on. It's gonna be closed canopy, because this is gonna be sitting on the carrier deck, so yeah, we'll have a closed canopy, and yeah. So I'll be back with the canopy mask and installed. Alrighty, got our canopy masked up. I decided that was a lot to try to mask, so I'm gonna just mask it all, and then I'm gonna paint those very tiny lines up. So I am gonna go ahead and get a good coat of primer on this, and yeah, I think I'll get some primer on it, and then I'll come back and show you how she's looking. All right, we got her primed up. A little bouncy, but yep, got her all black. Even on the bottom. If I can grab right here. Here's our bottom. Ooh, how did I miss a spot, or is that just shining from the light? Yeah, it's just shining from the light. It's like, oh crap, I missed a spot. All right, guys, I decided to have a marathon session to get this one knocked out. I got a model show coming up Saturday. Wanted to make sure I had time still to do the carrier deck. So, yep, got her all done, decaled, clear coated, weathered up a little bit. Really happy overall with how it turned out. Used a new clear coat. I used the all-clad clear coat. Really happy with that. Cleans up really well. Flip her on the bottom here, show you the bottom. Got an ordnance on, 2 drop tanks. Weathered the bottom a lot more than I did the top. But yep, overall, really happy with the way this kit turned out for my first AirFix one. Hopefully you can see the engine. Did some burnt metal around the engine nozzle back there. Really give it a good look, so. Really appreciate you guys sticking around for this build. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a like. If you want to see more of my building, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next build.